Like, did you get hit by a car before All Out? What happened there?
Oh,
Like, did anything
do you want to
happen?
know my all out story?
I want to. Yes.
Yes.
While
Okay.
we're on a roll, yeah, I
So
was there.
my
I was.
all out story is more like this is just like my life of roller coasters. So okay, all out 2019. So I met Brandy and Cody in November 2018. They came down to Australia and they were doing a tour, and I wrestled Brandy. And this was before they'd announced AEW. I wrestled Brandy. After the match, she pulls me aside and she goes, "Look, you've probably heard some rumors. They're true." And I said, "Fuck."
And
It's happening, guys.
And then she said,
happening.
WCW, we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. But yeah, so she's like, "Oh, so this is like true, and like I definitely want you to be a part of it in some way, and all this stuff. Like, so like keep in contact, blah, 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 like come to Vegas and we'll chat more in Vegas." Because I was already going to be in America at that time, like when Vegas was happening, and then I ended up getting booked at StarCast and everything. So I was in Vegas anyway.
Yeah.
And I went to Double or Nothing, and I have my Double or Nothing. This is real lame Shaz stuff. I have my Double or Nothing ticket in my wallet every day, so that it's like a reminder, because like that's the goal. Like AEW always be the goal. You've frozen, so I don't know if you're hearing this story.
Oh, I heard it.
Yeah, okay, I was like, you frozen. I was like, this is. I'm pouring my heart out here, and you've frozen on me. So like I have my ticket, but anyway, I digress. So I kept in contact with Brandy and everyone like that. Throughout the time, she'd always told me that they were doing like a battle royale at All Out. Like she told me like that's probably what we're looking at, doing. So then about a month before it, I guess I followed up, or maybe she just messaged me out of the blue, and she's like, "Look, like, unfortunately, like with visas and everything, like we're not going to be able to use you, and it's just not going to go ahead at this point in time." So this is about a month out of All Out. So then I went into a deep depression. Ate my body weight worth of everything I could find, because I'd spent, like the past 7-8 months being like, "I'm fucking making it, guys. This is it. Let's go." And then I was just like, "Oh, I hate my life." And so then I was miserable for like 2 weeks. And then one morning I just woke up and I had a text message, and she said, "Hey, are you still free on August 31st? And I said, "Yes." Like, yes, I am.
No, Brandy Rhodes, I am in fact busy on that day. Goodbye.
I have my job, but that's okay. I will tell them goodbye, because this is more important. But yeah, and then like 2 weeks, I had 2 weeks notice, and I was like, "Oh fuck," like, I don't know, like panic. Like it was such a like roller coaster of life. But that's wrestling. Wrestling is a fucking roller coaster. I don't like. It's just people don't talk about how much of a like you go from these super highs to these like you just fucking crash, and then you have to go up again, and it's just hard, man. And that's why we're all emotionally and mentally unstable.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like normally I'd be like, let's save whatever led to her being booked on AEW Dark for another show. But some turd podcaster will hear this and they'll be like, no, I want the story. Please explain to me how you got booked for AEW Dark.
Okay, so AEW Dark, again, completely different. Like AEW Dark, much less overwhelming. That was, I had Shimmer, and I was like booked for Shimmer, and I was booked for StarCast. So I had like a week in between that I was just in America, because I just fly to America and I do whatever I have to do, and I just hang out, Not really. I just try to be in as many places
Nydia
as
told
I
me
have
she
to be.
did that after she left WWE. Nydia was like, I only took bookings in like Italy and places I wanted to vacation. And she would
smart.
Just stay there.
She came to Australia. She came to Australia for one of it. I was there. I watched her versus Gail Kim. It was fucking 2014 World Series Wrestling International Assault Tour.
Wow.
And then I wrestled on the International Assault Tour when it returned, and it was this big full circle thing, because I was in the front row of when Nydia and Gail Kim and everyone wrestled, and that was the day that I touched Bully Ray's fucking armpit, and I just remember that. And like I put my arm out and he just jumped on all the people in the corner, and I was like, my arm is in your armpit, sir. But it is what it is.
That's horrible.
My life is strange.
That's horrible. Did you go to therapy for that?
No, like, I mean, I think I like refused to wash my hands
She's
for like
fine,
2 days.
guys. She's okay. Sign her. Sign her. She's completely fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, so AEW Dark. Yeah, AEW Dark.
So I was going to America, and I think I literally I messaged Brandy, and I was like, oh, hey, like, I'm going to be in America from this date to this date. If you guys have any work or anything. And she was like, let me message Tony. And then like 20 minutes later, she's like, yep, so this date. And I was like, what? Like, she's like, yeah, CD will send you all the information, just, it's fine. And I was like, what? Why was this so easy? Like, what? And then that happened. And then, I just stay in contact, I guess, for whenever the world decides to stop ending.
Yeah.
Which, it is what it is.
It's really hard to follow up past that, because I'm sure that like maybe something could have happened in 2020 based on how everything went there, but we don't know now. Like, have you been in contact with them like at all since then? Because I mean, there's not really much they can do, but contact.
Yeah. Like not since, the pandemic.
Yeah.
When I was going to America, when I was going to be in America for 2 months, there was communication and places and things like that. There was, the door wasn't shut. They weren't like, please leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a creep. They were like, yeah, okay, cool. So I don't know. Like, I can't like obsess over it or like be like, this is what I need to do, or this is what I want to do, or like, because it's just so like, it's probably like, I'm probably not going to be able to leave the country this year. I don't think, like, the way things are going, like, even if there's a vaccine, I don't think it's going to,
why would you
there is a vaccine
to right now,
but
my
like,
gosh.
like the world is like ending. Like it's not going, it's not something that's in the foreseeable future.
Sure.
So it's not something I'm going to, if I worry about it, I'll just get really depressed and hate life. So, because I'll be like, oh, but I'm not like famous on TV. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'll just be happy for all the people that are famous on TV, and I'll just watch all the wrestling, and I'll remember why I liked wrestling and why I decided I wanted to be a wrestler was because I liked watching wrestling. So I'm just going to enjoy doing that. And then, I mean, I still wrestle here. It's very different. Very different, but it is what it is. Like, I still get to go to training every week, twice a week or once a week. Wrestling is still such a huge part of my life. Like, even when I'm not traveling. So, and like my husband's a wrestler. Like, so it's just like, it's my life. All my friends are wrestlers. Like, it's my social circle. It's my life, but I just don't travel at the moment, and I just can't worry about the world and the future and all that stuff. And I don't know why I'm waving my hands around. So this is for all the people watching the video.